In integrated marketing communication, everything we do or we don't do conveys a message. So this is why we need to understand where a company or brand's message comes from. So there are actually 4 different sources of brand message. So what are those different brand messages? So actually there are 4 different types, including planned message, product message, service message, and unplanned message. And we will discuss each one of them one by one. So first is planned message. Planned message is a message you see in a promotional campaign, such as an advertisement or a TV commercial. So a planned message has the following feature. Because it's usually carefully designed, crafted by professional advertising team. So usually the message is very professional and also has a lot of special effects you see like the TV commercial, right? So however, even though it's a very carefully designed message, it doesn't mean it has a lot of impact, because we know advertisers, they will not talk about disadvantage or the shortcoming of the product, right? So this kind of message is usually self-serving. So it doesn't have really a lot of impact. Example would be like the TV commercial you see on TV, right? So if you look at the following 4 brands, Apple, Intel, Starbucks, and Rolex. So those are very famous brands. I'm sure you guys see a lot of commercial on TV from those 4 different companies. So probably you already have their idea what the product, the brand is about, because their plain message is so pervasive in the media. Well, next would be product message. So product message is the actual product, not the product you see in the commercial, in the advertisement. So this can include anything related to the product, such as the look, the feel, the color, the material, the design, even the package and the price. So product message is definitely very important. However, we know in reality sometimes the TV commercial advertisement, they present the product as very fabulous, but in reality, it's not really like what they say in the advertisement. So once you got the product, you will know the advertisement there may be some kind of exaggeration, right? In this case, there is possible a gap between the advertised promises and the actual product experience. In this case, product message is the most reliable message. It has a great impact. So if you buy something because of the good commercial, but the product is not really good, you might not buy the product again, right? So actually we have a lot of commercial or advertisement you can see, like such as the Burger King, right? In the advertisement, it looks so delicious, it has a lot of material, but in reality, it doesn't look so fabulous as in the TV commercial, right? The same thing is with a lot of hair products. So in the hair product, like shampoo product, the models, their hair looks fabulous, shiny, has a lot of texture, right? But in reality, because you don't have this kind of camera special effects in it, if you use this kind of shampoo, your hair probably will not look like that. So this is because the actual product message is different from what they advertise in a lot of cases. Next would be service message. So service message is actually the customer interaction with the company, especially with the customer service, right? Of course, there's many other departments they interact with. So one thing about service message is it's not really controlled by a marketing team, because a lot of times the customer service is independent from marketing of a company. So in this case, sometimes as a marketing team, you cannot actually control what the customer service does with the customer, right? So it does have a long-term effect. with the relationship with the customer. The next one will be unplanned message. Unplanned messages are the kind of message that the company has little control over. So where are the sources of this kind of message? Well, example would be the employee gossip, unsolved news stories, comments, even attacks from competitors, word of mouth rumors, or PR disasters, right? So those are things, they happen without the control of any companies. It's not like the company wants to create this kind of story gossip, which is why they are unplanned. So example would be, I'm sure you heard about this Tide Pod challenge, right? So this is like a few years ago, a lot of teenagers, they tried to swallow the Tide Pod, which is a very risky behavior. I don't want you guys to do that because it's not good for your health. So the thing is, of course, the company Tide, they didn't actually wanted this kind of challenge to become an internet, I just say, phenomenon, right? However, do you think this kind of Tide Pod challenge is good or bad for the company? We don't know, right? There hasn't been any kind of study with this kind of challenge is gonna increase the sales of Tide Pods or decrease. So we have to find out. But the thing is, it's not something the company wanted to happen. So here is the question. I want you guys to choose one company or brand as an example, then describe its brand message in terms of the 4 sources. And can you tell me something in detail?